But yeah, Caitlin Clark is somebody that seems to be well within the whole hype of Taylor Swift's new album. You've got Taylor Swift, Caitlin Clark posting, "Let's effing go." Caitlin Clark, who does not use social media that much, out there reposting Taylor Swift.
It didn't start with a courtside meet and greet or some flashy WNBA promo. It started with one simple thing: Caitlin Clark making it very clear that she's one of us, or at least one of them, the Swifties. See, Clark isn't exactly known for spamming her socials. She's not out here posting selfies every 10 minutes or live tweeting her lunch. So when she actually does post, people notice. And when those rare posts are about Taylor Swift, that's when the internet loses its mind. The most recent example? Taylor drops a new album, and Caitlin Clark is right there in the mix, blasting out a "let's freaking go" like she's announcing she just hit a game winner at the buzzer. She reposts Taylor content, fans start tagging each other like, "Wait, Caitlin's a Swiftie?" And suddenly, you've got two worlds colliding. And this isn't some casual, "oh, I like her music" kind of thing. Clark has gone on record, literally, saying she believes Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are going to get married. That's not just fandom, that's full-on emotional investment. The result? An instant Venn diagram of sports fans and Swifties with Caitlin Clark sitting right in the middle. And if you've ever seen what happens when Swifties decide to adopt someone, you know this isn't just a bump in popularity. This is a cultural takeover waiting to happen. But this connection? Oh, it's just the start. Because what happened next put Clark directly in the middle of a rivalry even bigger than basketball. If you think this is just a few Taylor fans dropping a like on Caitlin's Instagram, you are wildly underestimating the power you're dealing with here. The Swifties don't support someone. They flood timelines, dominate trending tabs, and turn casual mentions into headline news. We're talking about a fan base that can sell out an entire stadium tour in minutes, crash Ticketmaster twice in a week, and cause a literal earthquake during a concert because they jumped in sync to shake it off. Yeah, that actually happened. Now, picture that same energy hitting the WNBA. Imagine an Indiana Fever home game where the stands aren't just full, they're glitter-covered, friendship bracelet-making, scream-singing shrines to Caitlin Clark. That's not just a sellout crowd, that's a media event. And this isn't even theoretical. Look at the track record. K-pop stans once voted Andrew Wiggins into the NBA All-Star Game. One player, one fandom, one voting link. They made it happen. So if Swifties decided tomorrow, we're making Caitlin Clark the GOAT, it wouldn't even take a month before ESPN was running segments asking if she's the most popular athlete in America. This isn't hype for hype's sake. The numbers are there, the history is there, and now the bridge between Taylor Swift's world and Caitlin Clark's world is officially built. All it takes is one big moment to make it explode. And funny enough, that moment might come from Clark's biggest off-court rival. Let's just play out the scenario for a second, because if this ever happens, it's game over for subtlety. Picture it, Indiana Fever Arena, lights dimmed before tip-off, and suddenly the camera pans courtside. Sitting there, sipping a Diet Coke, surrounded by bodyguards and friendship bracelets, is Taylor Swift. The crowd doesn't just cheer, they detonate. Forget the starting lineup, forget the scoreboard. The game just turned into a Swiftie convention with a basketball game in the background. We already know this isn't a far-fetched fantasy. Taylor's invited Caitlin Clark to a Chiefs game before, and that one simple gesture broke the internet for days. Imagine her returning the favor on Clark's turf. The Fever could set ticket prices to small mortgage, and it would still sell out in 15 minutes. And it wouldn't just be the people inside the arena going crazy. Social media would melt. You'd have ESPN running live coverage on Taylor's outfit, TikTok flooded with Taylor at Fever game edits, and NBA Twitter arguing about whether she's now the league's unofficial commissioner. The ripple effect? Sponsorship deals through the roof, WNBA jersey sales spiking overnight, and suddenly every casual sports fan who's never watched a women's game is Googling Fever schedule. It would be more than a celebrity sighting. It would be a cultural moment. One of those rare crossovers where sports, music, and pure fandom collide in a way that makes headlines everywhere. And if you think that's wild, just wait until you hear how Clark's off-court drama might make it even more likely. All right, Swifties, time for a reality check. You might think this is just about fun reposts and friendship bracelets, but there's a battle brewing. And it's not just in the standings, it's in the narrative. Right now, certain fan bases are out here hyping up what I can only describe as fake efficiency. You've got the K-pop stans, the Sabrina Carpenter crew, and every other niche fandom pushing their favorites like it's the Grammys, stuffing highlight reels with padded stats that look good on paper but don't actually win games. And guess what? They're organized. They've done it before. Andrew Wiggins literally got voted into an NBA All-Star game because one fandom decided to make it happen. So ask yourself, do you really want to see those other fan groups claiming victory while Caitlin Clark sits on the sidelines of the popularity race? Or do you want to flex the fact that Swifties don't just stream albums a billion times, they dominate any arena they step into? Here's the truth. You already have the numbers, the energy, and the online firepower to make Clark the most talked about athlete in the league. All it takes is showing up, liking, sharing, voting, commenting, making the kind of noise that forces every sports outlet in America to talk about it. Think about it. If you can break Ticketmaster, you can break the WNBA's popularity ceiling. If you can turn All Too Well, 10-minute version, into a cultural moment, you can turn Caitlin Clark into a legend. And let's be honest, helping her win this battle, it's the ultimate way to stick it to the haters and those fake efficiency frauds. But here's the thing, every great power play needs a spark. And the spark for this one might just come from the most unexpected place of all, Caitlin Clark's game, Taylor Swift's fan army, two forces that could take over sports culture if they join up. Swifties have already sold out tours, crashed Ticketmaster, and broken the internet for fun. Imagine them flooding Fever games, trending Clark's highlights, and voting her into every award possible. This isn't just about basketball, it's about making Caitlin Clark the name everyone talks about. And if Swifties and Clark Nation ever roll together, it won't just be big, it'll be unstoppable. So, what's it gonna be?